What up, guys? This is Chris. This is Wheelhouse Trading, and hopefully welcome back to the Wheelhouse. All right, so a few things I want to go over today. Bitcoin, congratulations. It's a big day for you. It's a big day for me, for all of us Bitcoin and crypto lovers. We've been in this a long time, been through it, and today's a big day. We didn't just touch our all-time high and get rejected. We didn't just barely break through. We took it over. We went over the line. We're at the after party. We got the rings. We got the girls. We're throwing up the dollars. Everything is real good. So I'm real happy with Bitcoin. Let's talk Ethereum today as well. Ethereum is, last I checked, was over 4,100. If I recall, we're only a couple hundred away from its all-time high, which if you watch my deep technical dive on Ethereum, I break it down and show you why I think it's going to $6,609. I personally think it probably will go higher, but I am basing this off of technicals. And so as the charts and time develops in the markets, I'll be able to update that and revise that. However, right now I have Ethereum target at 6,609. Okay, $6,609. I have my Bitcoin based off technicals at 99,802. And I'm going to do a brief discovery back into the charts today just to kind of show you how I got there. Now, if you really want to go back and look at the full technicals and the story and how I arrived there, you can go back to there's just on my channel, there's an Ethereum video just a few days back, and there's a Bitcoin video a few days back, okay? And go check those out. And then I want to just briefly touch on Tesla. They had their earnings today, and I know we were looking for a breakout, and I had told you guys in the previous video that Tesla was going to do one of two things. It was either going to go up to the line with volume and it was going to shoot right through, or it was going to come up to the line, get rejected, and create a handle for that cup and make a handle, which is a very powerful chart pattern. It's I believe it's the third strongest bullish chart pattern out of all the 33 or 38 chart patterns. It's very, very strong. I look for them constantly, and I am a breakout trader, pivot to pivot momentum swing based trader as well. So I put those two things together: momentum, find the bottoms, roll it up, look for the breakouts, set my alerts, take my buys, look for volume, all that stuff. And if you go through my videos, you see exactly how I do it. And you know, I have to say, I hope that we get some more subscribers because the content on this channel is so good. It is so good, guys. I gave you 7 stocks. All 7 went green. We made a ton of money. We printed money. We stacked chips. I gave you another 14. All 14 went green. That's 21 for 21. That is absurd. It is absurd to pick 21, to get on a YouTube channel, pick 21, and all 21 go green during a down market. I'm up a substantial amount of money on those picks, and I'm still rolling them. There are a couple that we're probably going to want to trim out soon, and there's a couple we're going to want to scale back, like scale more into. Okay, like for instance, SoFi, it needed to get above today 21.03 with volume. It did get in at 21.05 with volume today. So it would not surprise me if tomorrow we're going to be heading up another like $1.50 or so. And I can pull it up real quick and give you the exact numbers. Okay. But yeah, 21 out of 21. If you guys aren't careful, you're going to lose me. Like Goldman Sachs is going to come swoop me up. You guys know I used to be a CIO, right? You know that I've been in this finance game for a long time. I know a lot about it. The reason I'm on YouTube, it's not because I wanted to do it necessarily myself. I'm retired. I'm chilling. I got the lake right out there. I got my boat on my little boat dock right down there, and everything is gravy like SpaghettiOs. I'm doing it because I see that there's a lot of hungry people seeking knowledge and financial freedom. I see there's a lot of confusion. I see there's a lot of misconceptions. I see that there's a lot of other channels and people in Facebook groups that don't have finance degrees, didn't work on Wall Street. They just got stuck from whatever they were doing, and they got locked down on the pandemic, and they had a YouTube channel or they started one because they were bored, and they really don't totally know what they're talking about. And I'm sitting here looking at those, like just shaking my head, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. How many people are bag holding? Well, now I've started a Discord and I've started building courses and I have a bunch of students and I'm starting to do calls with them and portfolio reviews and Zoom calls. And I knew it would be bad, but I had no idea how much money people are losing because they don't know the systems and the processes, and they're listening to people that don't have they didn't go to college for it, let alone read books or whatever it is. I mean, I could just tell there's a lot of bad information out there. Now, granted, there are some good ones, and the crypto guys, the crypto traders are pretty badass, to be honest. There's some good ones out there that I really like. But yeah, we need to clean some messes up. We need to get that, there's some holes to fill, and I'm going to help you guys not only try to get your money back, but make money and then teach you a system so that you don't lose your money. And then I'm going to show you how to run technicals, fundamentals, and make good choices along the way. I really think you guys, if you haven't, you should go back and watch all my videos. I give you professional tips in every single video, and I'm getting hit up left and right. People are like, oh my gosh, I've learned so much just from your few videos than I've learned in like a year and a half, straight up. So I'm trying to give you real pro tips. I'm a professional trader. I'm a savage in the markets. Like I picked 21 went green. I don't know of a channel that can do that. I don't even know of anybody that can do that except my mentors. And those guys are, 18,000%, 29,000%, turned 10 grand into 46 million. The real players, the guys I learned from, they can do it. But I got their playbook and you got me. This is the wheelhouse. So do me a favor, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit select all, make a comment, tell me what you want in the comments, and let's get into it, okay? All right, so look, we're just gonna start with Tesla, okay? If you are new to this channel, I like to just do a quick diagnostics in my Webull, and I'm gonna put the Webull link below, okay? Right now, I just actually went on there. I guess a few of you guys must have done some stuff because I ended up getting free Shiba. I got a 1 share of Ford, and I got 3 shares of some medical company just now. So you guys must be clicking on it, and that's cool. And then I'm going to be teaching you a full setup. So you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to set up your charts in Webull. Okay, you're going to have your options. You're going to have your financials. I really like using the financials and having it set up this way because I'm really big on. I really want to look at earnings per share growth, quarter over quarter, and then the quarter versus the previous year. I really want to look at sales growth and pre-tax margin. I'm big on that, okay? I also want to look at institutional support, okay, and funds and see if it's supported and if something's going to fall. And I like looking at that stuff, and Webull's a good way to do it. There's a ton of ways to do it, but I have mine all set up here. You got news if you want. That's kind of cool. I use Webull for specific things, okay? I definitely use it for the watch list. So, I have my different watch lists. This is just a conglomerate of stuff that I like and I look at. This one's called portfolio, but it's not my actual portfolio. But actually, probably I do own a bunch of stuff in this. It's just a little bit more like tight. Premium technicals, video technicals, IBD leaderboard, vortex trades, bar charts, the top 100, 9 EMA bull list, breakouts, trade losses, biggest decliners, biggest gainers. I go through that every day. I go through all these lists, and the worst ones that lost the most, I put in the biggest losers. The ones that made the most, I put in the biggest gainers, and I go search other ones because I recognize patterns. If you watch this channel, you know that I've been studying charts that go all the way back to the 1800s. I'm not kidding. I'm a nerd like that. I don't know what it is. I can see. I'm like the Rain Man of charts. I can see structures and patterns and how they repeat and how long they take and do they form the same way. And I've been trying to explain some of this stuff to you guys throughout the videos. So, but yeah, breakouts, trade losses. All the sectors, and the sectors are like your XLF, your XLE, like stuff like that, right? So I just kind of do a quick snapshot on it. Trade setups, electric vehicles, retirement. That's all like my long-term stuff. That's all the super premium, like bomb stuff, right? I keep tracking my girl Kathy, all the arts, right? The Dow, the mega caps, the shorts, what's going on? Who's shorting what? Should we get in on it? Then all the sectors, information tech, consumer staples, utilities, real estate, healthcare, communication, consumer, financial, energy, materials, industrials. And I have every single stock in that sector in that watch list per category. Because one of the secret methods to winning in the stock market all the time is to figure out what the leading stock is in the leading sector. You find that out, and I hunt that. I hunt breakouts. I have a specific type of indicators and a way that I do it on my charting based on the best rules and methods of my mentors, and I put it all together, and I have like this winning system. I don't ever want to hear stuff like, "Oh, you can't time the market." BS. I do it every day, all day. I should show you my thing. I had over 30 trades today. I'm like Pac-Man. I'm just going out, snap. Off the minute it comes down, as soon as I see one blue candle, I push heavy, get out. Go to the next one. I got a whole list of them. I go hard in the paint. Like, I've been going hard. And I'm on my 8th green day in a row. 8th green day in a row. That's pretty tight, you know. So I'm pumped. Let's go just take a quick look at Tesla and see what is going on. So we'll just do a little quickie here on the diagnostic. We're in an uptrend. Duh, we know that. Okay, I'm just going to give you a little brief one here. I'm going to also just tell you straight up, I already know that Tesla's going to blow past 900. It's going to $944.75. Take it from the guy that got 21 out of 21 right. And that's not it. I mean, I've gotten thousands out of thousands right. I'm good at this stuff, guys. I know where it's going. All right, so you're in a big uptrend. You're above all your stuff. You're not overextended. It did need to breathe a little bit. Your RSI was high. Your Vortex is good, but it's got a good shape I like. You are curving and breathing here. It's not crazy. Don't trip. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at Tesla. All right. All right, my long-term lover, Tesla. All right. So what I wanted to explain to you real quick here. What's going on? Where's all my chart patterns and stuff? Am I having like latency issues, buffering? What's going on? What is going on? That is weird. Where's all my stuff? Huh? Over here. Reload it maybe? There we go. Some stuff here. All right. So red lines are support if it's coming down. Blue lines are going up. I know this one looks a little crazy. Sorry about that. I just have to monitor Tesla because I'm not really trying to sell it. It's like one of those little keepers for me. I've been in it for a long time. All right, so a while back, I made this symmetrical triangle, okay? And this right here from the base of the wedge, sorry, I got an internet wireless mesh node down here, but it's just kind of bootleg apparently. So the base of the wedge, from the breakout over here, which was right there. Okay, it brings us to this line right here, which is 946. Just call it 946, 946.73. Okay. Now, I think if we just go take a quick peek here at something. I think I ran a fib circle on here the other day. You're going to run that from the bottom here, the top here. Why does my chart look so weird? Something does not look right about it. Okay, well, it needs to be... What's going on with this over here? It's freaking weird, dude. It's mad at Tesla today. It's not mad at me. It's mad at Tesla. Get rid of that. All right, there you go. All right, so look over here. Sorry, I just want to look at something real quick. Yeah, you're just starting. You're just right here. Look, you're just starting your ascent. Like you're coming up. You're gonna go up. And if I really wanted to look at it, I could count the structures: 1, 2, 3, 4, and look, they're the same. It was bigger with a wick, even bigger with the shorter wick, and then a small one. Yeah, the impulse is already starting in the fibs. Okay, so basically, let's just say you're from right here. And I'm going to grab a calculator. I'm going to show you how I do this really quick. All right, so at that point, you were at a price of 509.71, okay? And you went all the way to an all-time high of 900, so minus 900.33. That's a $390.62 gain if that plays out. So, and that would be from where you're at now, just so you know. Now, this is a big price target. I didn't want to get this far quite yet with you. I just wanted to kind of tell you near term we're going to 944.76. But if we wanted to add the 390.62 to the 865.80, that's $1,256.42. I wasn't going to tell you that quite yet. I was going to make a few more videos and lead you into it, but I'm also not good with keeping secrets. And you know, if I buy you a Christmas gift, you're pretty much going to know what's in it before you unwrap it. I'm kind of bad like that. So yeah, Tesla 1,256.42. Who loves you, baby? All right. Now, look, I want to just show you something on the other chart because this has got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I want to explain something real quick on Tesla to you. Okay, the other day I said, look, we're coming to this line. Okay, this line of 865.64. All right, and I said, we're either going to get a big volume shot, which we did not, okay? I'm big on volume, okay? I study volume. Notice how the volume is, the green candle right here is smaller than the red candle. That is an indication of weakness, okay? So it's not going to have a breakout, a big breakout, like I've been showing you with those huge volume bars. It's not going to have one of those going through this. But I want to show you something that is quite bullish. The length of this cup, this is a cup, okay? It could be considered, no, it's a cup, it's not a saucer. So this is a cup, and I said if it has volume, it's going to go ahead and it's going to shoot right through, okay? And we could blow past 900. I kind of was thinking we might even get to like 902, 903, 907, and then kind of work our way up, and then we retrace and play that game through the end of the year, excuse me. And I said it's either going to do that or it's going to come up to this line and it's going to get rejected and it's going to come down and consolidate in a low volume consolidation pattern, which creates a handle. It kind of looks like a bull flag, okay, which is a continuation pattern, and so is the handle. So probably what's going to happen is this thing got rejected today, okay? It's down in the after hours from the earnings. We'll go through earnings in a minute. It's going to create this handle. Okay, you want it to go a certain percentage, okay? And you want this depth right here to be also a certain percentage. And I'm just going to, without getting too deep into it, I'm just going to tell you this percentage is acceptable for a big breakout. And this length of time is really good on this cup. So this length, this depth, and this momentum, okay? And now I actually prefer that it's going to have a handle. Because then when it breaks, you're going to get that 1256.42. It might take a little time, and you might not see that till, you know, later, maybe, I mean, it could be like March. I could actually figure that out for you. You know, my brother is big into Microsoft, and he asked me in January, he goes, what do you think is going to happen to Microsoft? So while I had him on speakerphone, I pulled up my charts, and I was like doing the charts, and I go, okay, by October, it's going to be $283. He's like, yeah, right. Well, it's like 300 now, and we're in October, so I was off by a little bit. Microsoft beat me. But yeah, I mean, I could pretty much tell you where things are going to go. Based on the characteristics of the stock, structures of the impulses, the length of time, the patterns, all these different things. So This hits the line, it gets rejected. It's going to have low volume. Watch, mark my words. It's going to have low volume. It's going to consolidate a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, and then it's going to go boom, like big time. And it might not consolidate too long because it is Tesla, right? All right, so let's just go take a peek at. Let's just go take a peek at some Tesla information here. All right, so we don't want to see that guy. All right, so I haven't really read this yet, but I saw that it was down in after hours. Let me see if it still is. Tesla. Yeah, it's down a little bit. It's nothing crazy. Only $5.50. All right, Tesla posts record revenues and profits in third quarter. Sweet. All right, it's a beat on both the top and bottom lines. Hell yeah. Record results were driven by improved gross margins. That's good. Improved gross margins, 30.5. Go watch my video this morning, guys. What did I say? If a company only gets an earnings per share or a margin by 5-10%, nobody's really going to get that excited about that, right? And you shouldn't either. That's why I don't understand why all these people are putting all this money into companies that have like no balance sheet. It's kind of strange, but anyways, 30.5 is actually not that legit. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but we want those like 80%, 200%, 500%. And later I'll explain why that is and how the last 600 major market leaders of the entire history of the stock market, how they went up and went to rally like 90% 1 to 2 quarters after, when they all had the specific attributes in a specific sequence. And one of those things in the attributes is a specific number or higher right here. And this does not make the cut, just so you know. All right. We're picky over here at the Wheelhouse. That's why we win all the time. Okay. So, but this is good. It's better than a lot of companies. So the record results were driven by improved gross margins of 30.5% on its automotive business and 26% overall, which is good because they have several businesses that are not functioning as liquid, if you will, or not, as cash flow heavy as the automotive sector. So this is good, both of which are records for at least the last 5 quarters. So that is good. That's major improvement. So I can already tell you, like, that's just good news right there. That's good. I guess I'm being a little hard on you, Elon. My bad. 30.5 is pretty legit. It's pretty good. Company stock drop. That's nothing. That's just because it was baked in a little bit. Don't worry about that. That's nothing, man. All right, let's go look at this. This is important. Earnings per share adjusted. So 1.86 versus 1.59 expected. Bing, that's a win right there. Revenue, $13.76 billion versus $13.63 billion estimated. That's a win. It's over, but it barely beats estimates. So it's not like a wow factor, okay? They reported $1.62 billion in GAAP, okay? Net income for the quarter. The second time it was surpassed by $1 billion a year ago, okay? The second time it has surpassed $1 billion. Oh, that's not good, okay? Yeah, we already talked about that. Oh, they got $806 million from their energy business. This is good. That's going to be a big revenue driver for them, including its solar and energy storage products from homes and utilities. They got $894 million this quarter in service revenue. Dude, yeah, Tesla's banging, man. I mean, look at this right here. You guys can read a little bit of a chart, right? I mean, that looks pretty good, right? What else we got? All right, so they had previously delivered 241,300 electric vehicles and production of 237,823 vehicles during the period. Okay. Yeah, look at this is big right here, guys. So a lot of car companies did not rise up. They got stunted or shocked, or they just, supply shocks, whatever. They didn't actually grow, and Tesla did. So, dude, this is gonna rally. This is gonna rally, guys. Love Tesla, man. I love Bitcoin. I love Ethereum. I love Tesla. I love trading, and I love you guys. This is cool. I like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, many other automakers have reported the woe me. I can't get semiconductors, but Elon, he greases the wheels. He gets it done. I got a buddy that knows Elon. I know how Elon gets it done because my buddy works for Elon in a major construction company at one of his places that he's building, and he tells me stories. Okay, Cybertruck delays, but I mean, it's not new news, okay? Don't expect everybody to freak out. They already freaked out 7 times. I'm sure it's kind of like the Fed saying, we're going to raise interest rates a few months earlier. We already know that's coming. I mean, you told us it was going to be 3 years. We were saying it was going to be like 1 year, and here we are talking about it again. You guys said, no, there's not going to be inflation. And we were like, no, we're going to have inflation. And now you're saying, no, we got inflation. Come on, we already know. We're not stupid, okay? We're not stupid. We know about all this stuff, okay? So look, I like what I'm seeing on the earnings. It wasn't a huge beat against estimates, but I mean overall, super good. Tesla, it's gonna break that 900. It's going to 946.76, and then it is making its way to the 1256.42. So that's really good. Let's go take a look at. Go take a look at some Bitcoin, okay? Let's see what's cracking on the BTC. Let's just grab that one. It's fine. Okay, so good volume, good volume. Everything is bullish. Everything is bullish. Okay, I had explained to you guys. Look, go back and watch the other video. I'll always talk Bitcoin because I love it. But bottom line, short story long, you had this major top. Okay, you hit your all-time high, which we just broke today, and you created a low, and you got that double touch, double bottom right there. So we created a symmetrical triangle. It would look more like a triangle if I drew it more out, but I don't do that. Okay, this is a strong support right here. It validated the bottom, it bounced, it validated again, and this is where you push the chip super heavy. This is where we just pushed again. Okay, we rode all this, got out, rode all that, got out, rode that, got out, rode that, got out, rode that, got out, rode. This is what we do. Okay, so I saw the volume come in, we started to outperform, this crossed, that crossed. We got our indecision. Let me try to enlarge it for you. We got our indecision, big wick up, big wick down, right in the middle, backed up with volume, everything crossed, and it was like go time, boom. And we just ran point. We got our impulse, bull flag. That's that low volume consolidation, continuation pattern. Usually the length of this will go from where it starts up, or sometimes it'll lay down and be like a similar style impulse. Either way, you can look at it. It's basically better to go vertical, though, to give you a price target. And then eventually, whether it's 1, 2, 3 impulses, it'll hit that target. All right. So what happens is it comes up and it hits the top. It hits the bottom. Usually it'll hit the top like it did there. It'll usually come down and do this kind of thing, right? And then boom, it'll go. But Bitcoin is just a savage, So it comes down, it comes up, and it's like, reversal. So we take the trade and we come in and we break the previous swing high, okay? Now, this whole thing is in an uptrend, and this is called the macro when it's going, up like that. But this is called the secondary within the macro, okay? And then what happened is this came up, but it did not break this swing high. And it got rejected here, and you had 2 touches, so you got to draw this line, and then when this had 2 touches, eventually you got to draw the support, and then you got to make that line, okay? And then when it came down, it tried, but it met a resistance on a new breakout, and then it landed on this support, which it touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Pretty crazy. That's a pretty major support, okay? Then we got that indecision, okay? We got the wick up, the wick down. there it is. Volume came in. This crossed over. Everything worked out. We pushed heavy on the trade. We broke out of this. Okay, that's number one, showing strength. The way that I work, okay, I'll tell you a little secret. I don't think I've told you this. So the way that it works with me is it's like a numbers. It's a numbers thing. Okay, so I know when you have 9 things all sync up that the probability is extremely high that this will happen or this will happen. And if it's 8, the probability will be a couple percent less. And it's all about risk and probability and putting everything together, and it's a numbers thing. That's how I always know how to predict so good, is because I do the numbers. So when you have a trend reversal here and you have volume, it crosses, vortex, indicator, uptrend, you got that wick, that's 6, you get the big candle, you come out of it, there's 7, 8, you know you have sales, earnings, pre-tax, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm shortening the gap from 0 to 100, I'm shortening it up. It's like 60, 63, 70, 74, 80, 81, 82, 83, okay? And then when you get past the swing high, you get a big chunk. You get like a 10% chunk, okay? Boom, you're in that 83% range. You're still in the big pattern. These are momentum candles. You break out of this and it starts getting crazy, okay? We started looking real bullish. We start really taking a look at this thing. God damn, I need a Kleenex. Sorry. So we break out of this thing and then, you're above your 9s. You're above your 5. You got crazy bullish momentum, okay? You have another break past another swing high. So you got trend reversal on the secondary. You have another swing high on the secondary. This indicates more strength. This makes the probability even higher, even tighter, even more stringent, okay? When this happens, I look at structures. I'm like, ooh, this one looks like this one, except when this one curved, this one came down and this one didn't even come down. So this is like a double dabble do ya, like I knew ya. You know what I mean? This whole thing, just skip the purples because Bitcoin is just running, okay? So what we did was we grabbed, God, man, I'm having problems with this computer right now. Is there a way for me to, oh, it's not even letting me do it from this computer. How do you do that? How can I drag this whole thing down? Oh, like that. Okay, so when it broke out, you had this line, which was the base of this wedge, okay? And when it broke out, all my probabilities are firing off, and you're getting closer to 100%. You're getting closer and closer with the probability, okay? The numbers are lining up. Things are starting to, in my mind, get to a point where I'm willing to recommend or make a price target or talk about it, something like that, because the numbers are getting tighter, okay? So you got your bullish momentum. You got a little pattern breakout. That was important, actually. Then you had a swing high trend reversal in the secondary, a major pattern breakout, the first time ever coming out of this symmetrical triangle. And then you backed it up with a lot of volume and everything looked really good. And boom, another swing high on the secondary. And then you had this impulse structure that matched this. And then, you had another breakout of another swing high. That's 3 swing highs. So things are getting tighter and tighter and tighter, okay? And you just kept ripping and running. You took another one down. You took this old previous high, okay? And then it was like, let's do another one. Let's break the all-time high. So we broke the all-time high today, baby. Congratulations. This is cracking, okay? It wicked up. Now, it closed above, and we also had a weekly close, which is important for me. I like to take a look at that stuff. But look at this. You are coming into this whole scenario right here. You're going to have a pullback. You're going to go up again. You're going to have a pullback. You're probably going to do this whole thing. And this is how we're going to look at it. Okay. Let's do a couple things for you. So first off, your first target that you're going to is $86,394.44. Okay, that's your first target from the symmetrical wedge. You get that. Okay, that you earn that, guys. You earn that. It hit the top, it hit the bottom, it broke out. You earned it. It's going to happen. Don't even trip. That's all gravy like SpaghettiOs. All right, but we got to look at this a little deeper, right? I can move this thing up. There we go. All right. So this right here is like this right here. Okay? And then it... So, kind of. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong circle. I'm sorry. Zoe, sorry, my dog is distracting me here. This purple circle and this purple circle, what's happening is this right now. I apologize. This move right here is where you're at. Okay, you're about right there. You've done this move right here. That is what this move is right here. Okay? And actually what the chart is telling me is that this move was going to come up to this line and get rejected, which is the all-time high. Hold on, have we got rejected? Hold on, let me go look at it. No, we have not got rejected, okay, quite yet. So this is just hella bullish. Okay, I do think that there's going to be a little retracement, but now it looks like it might only retrace a little bit, okay, which would be like 64, 721, 72. That's nothing, okay? So what I recommend is if that happens, it comes down the line, you wait for the bounce, and then you buy in right there, and you set your stop below it, okay? And then we're going to rip and run because look at the red. We're going to catch this whole move, okay? You're going to catch the rest of the purple, and you're going to catch this whole move up. Then we're probably going to be coming down, okay? And you're looking at November. We're going to have a little retracement, and then we're going to run up again, okay, into December. And the way I did it was I was able to take the days here and the days here, find out where we were, take a price target, and then subtract that price target from its all-time high, add it together from where it's at currently, and I arrived at $99,802. Third week of December. Okay, Ethereum 6609, also in that time frame. It will be December. Tesla 946.76. That could happen actually really soon, really soon. Bigger price target for Tesla is 1,256, and that should probably be more like the February-March time frame. I know it sounds a little crazy, but pretty good at this stuff. So yeah, I think some of the best investments that you could have is number one, yourself learning things and taking care of yourself and your family. And then, if it comes down to investing, I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tesla are three really good winners, for a nice, solid investment for you and your family. So do me a favor, hook me up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the little bell, make a comment, tell me what you want. I'm going to be having the Discord up soon. It's actually looking sick. Got an IT person and a software engineer, and they're just going crazy up in there. Like, there's some cool stuff going on. Pretty soon we'll be inviting you guys. I'll be telling you about the packages. We have 24 courses. This is like master courses. Like, you guys are going to you're going to have like a $200,000 college education. Plus, it'll be like you worked for 5 years at Morgan Stanley by the time I'm done with you. You will literally be able to see the future and print your own money. Okay, right now, you're Anakin Skywalker, you're a Padawan, you're on Tatooine, I'm Obi, I got you, I'm taking you in my ship, we're going to the planet, we're going to go up there, we're going to get you a lightsaber and a robe, we're going to cruise around a little bit, right, and, do some Jedi stuff, and we're going to graduate you and put you on the council, and you're going to be like a Jedi on the Jedi Council, and then I'm going to hook you up with the money printer, okay? By then, one of your like Jedi mind tricks is going to be able to see the future, and the way that you're going to be able to do that is through the chart skills that I'm going to teach you. I know it sounds crazy, but 21 out of 21 is kind of crazy too. I'm surprised DraftKings isn't calling me right now, telling me to come and work the line. Listen, man, I love you. This is Wheelhouse. Welcome to the Wheelhouse. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you select all, and shoot me a comment, man. I like it when you guys make the comments. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.